One America's Nicolas Kjeldgaard takes us inside two major bills that were passed on Wednesday.
The House of Representatives had a busy week. On Wednesday, lawmakers voted to pass two major pieces of legislation, the 21st Century Cures Act and 2017's Intelligence Authorization Act. The first bill would provide a massive boost in spending on medical research by nearly $7 billion over the next decade. Among other healthcare issues, the bill includes $1 billion over 2 years to fight the opioid epidemic and $1.8 billion for the Cancer Moonshot Initiative. Opioid use in the U.S. is rising rapidly. The Department of Health and Human Services reports an average of 78 people per day die from overdoses, and recent projections suggest the number is even higher. Congressional leaders had proposed a bill to help fight the spread of heroin and other opioids before the election, but opponents said it did not provide enough funding. This latest bill received some bipartisan support, and President Obama sent a letter to Congress urging its passage.
This bipartisan initiative today gives patients new hope. It supports more NIH research, it streamlines the regulatory approval process, and it gives patients more input in the treatment and delivery process.
The Cures Act is seen as a major victory for patients and a way to keep the U.S. a leader in medical innovation. It now goes to the Senate for final approval. The second bill passed on Wednesday was the Intelligence Authorization for next year. Many of the legislation's 93 pages are classified, but unclassified portions show the U.S. is keeping a closer eye on Russia. One measure establishes an interagency committee to monitor Russian involvement in other countries, while another limits Russian diplomatic travel in the U.S. The act would also increase monitoring of terrorists overseas in an effort to ensure the safety of Americans.
The bill includes a provision that was originally a bipartisan, standalone bill with Mr. Lobiondo of New Jersey to track foreign fighters as they attempt to move to and from terrorist safe havens abroad.
This bill also received bipartisan support and is expected to be voted on by the Senate before its session ends in 2 weeks. With less than 2 months before Donald Trump's inauguration, these are expected to be some of the final major bills passed by the 114th Congress. Nicolas Kjeldgaard, One America News.